Panera Bread is reversing course, pulling an energy drink from their menu after some claim it harmed their loved ones. We speak exclusively to the family who says the restaurant giant's charged lemonade is the reason their daughter died. Here's ABC's Stephanie Ramos.
Energy drinks are having a moment with ubiquitous social media presence and slick marketing. From Monster to Celsius to Prime Energy, even popping up in mainstream cafes like Panera Bread.
This is a charged lemonade from Panera, and it's a force of nature.
But some allege drinks like these can be dangerous, even fatal.
Her wonderful friends had a star named after her.
Sarah was always a star in each of our lives, but now she can shine bright for all of us to see.
She had a lot of love for her friends, for her family, for her communities. That clock that she made is like some of the symbols that she really loved.
So many wonderful photos.
So many mixed emotions. It's frozen in time. It's stopped now. There's no more photos, there's no more memories. It's the memories that we have.
This room belonged to Sarah Katz, a 21-year-old college student. Now it's a moment frozen in time. It's been that way since September 10th, 2022, when her parents, Jill and Michael, got a devastating phone call.
Take us back to that day. What happened?
On the Saturday, we went to our friends and we're having a barbecue and I was outside and I saw my phone ring, answered the phone, and it was one of Sarah's friends saying that Sarah had just arrived at a restaurant and collapsed. So we got in the car, drove like crazy.
What happened when you got to the trauma center?
The doctor came. That was when we first heard that she had a cardiac arrest at the restaurant. They were able to resuscitate her, and in the hospital she had had another cardiac arrest. Then the doctor came back and said that they were going to stop the resuscitation. In total disbelief, which I think we still are to some degree, even though the time's flown, it's gone by.
The pain is just so hard and so deep. It's not something you get better from. Some people say, oh, time has all healing. It's not. There's no healing. It's just acclimation.
Sarah had a heart condition called long QT syndrome. She had been diagnosed at just 5 years old, but it took days before her parents could figure out what they believe caused the sudden cardiac arrest.
We had to go pack up an apartment in Philadelphia, which was gut-wrenching.
So hard.
We went there. Her roommate told us that she had had a drink from Panera, a lemonade drink. The reason why the roommate brought it up to us was that she had known about some of the dangers in these excessively caffeinated energy drinks that have multiple other ingredients. And so she was the one who put the pieces together, and then the doctor said that is absolutely something that could have contributed.
Now the Katzes are suing Panera for wrongful death, negligence, and several other counts, claiming that the company failed to properly warn consumers of their dangerous product, Panera charged lemonade.
We're not talking about a bar, we're talking about Panera Bread. That's not a place that a reasonable consumer would be asking what was in a product and thinking it was dangerous.
For more than a year, the Katzes pushed to get the drink taken off Panera's menu.
How could we not do something? How could we sit by and remain silent?
And today, a shocking announcement. Panera saying they'll stop serving their charged sips drinks.
I know, as of we're sitting here today, that people's lives have been saved by the awareness of this.
Their lawsuit alleges that the 30-ounce size of Panera's charged lemonade contained more caffeine and sugar than a 12-ounce can of Red Bull and a 16-ounce can of Monster energy drink combined. It also includes photos showing that Panera advertised the drink as plant-based and clean with as much caffeine as our dark roast coffee.
Panera doesn't even serve a 30-ounce dark roast coffee. This is a dangerous product, especially for certain subsets of the population. And if you're going to sell this dangerous product, you must have a warning. They failed to do that here.
The Katzes say that Sarah typically stayed away from energy drinks because of her heart condition.
My recommendation to any patients with long QT syndrome, especially type 1, would be to avoid caffeine.
Dr. Roshni Milani did not treat Sarah and is not involved in the lawsuit, but says caffeine and specifically energy drinks can be dangerous for some.
Increasing the heart rate can lead to these abnormal heart rhythms that can be fatal. In addition, caffeine can weakly increase that recharging time. So both of these things together can create the perfect storm where someone with an underlying genetic disorder like long QT can go into a fatal heart rhythm.
After Sarah's death, a Panera spokesperson told ABC News in part, "We were saddened to learn last week about the tragic passing of Sarah Katz. Out of an abundance of caution, we have enhanced our existing caffeine disclosure." Today, Panera did not respond to specific questions about their charged drinks, but said they were undergoing a, quote, menu transformation and were launching low-sugar, low-caffeine options. The company is facing 2 other lawsuits and has denied any wrongdoing in all 3 cases, saying their products are safe. It goes beyond Panera. The FDA does not currently have any specific restrictions for energy drinks or require any warnings on their labels.
I've seen a lot of patients, not just with genetic cardiac issues, just with normal hearts come in with symptoms and abnormal heart rhythms after consuming energy drinks. So I would definitely say that the FDA should have some sort of labeling or have some sort of regulation on these products.
The FDA telling ABC News they reached out to Panera about this product, adding that it's up to the companies to ensure they understand their responsibility to consumers when adding caffeine to their products.
I love this picture that Dana put together after we lost Sarah. Oh, this is when she got into UPenn and her victory.
That was on her birthday.
Well, and there's her, she's showing her driver's license that she's 21 now. You know, Sarah was an amazing daughter, an amazing friend, an amazing sister.
Sarah was just 5 years old when she was diagnosed with long QT type 1 after having a seizure during a swim lesson.
How did long QT impact her day-to-day life?
I don't really think it impacted at all.
Initially, it was that you shouldn't be participating in competitive sports.
You know, but it didn't really inhibit her.
If anything, they say it pushed her to do and accomplish more and to advocate for heart health.
Hello, I'm Sarah Katz.
Starting when she was just 11 years old, making videos for the American Heart Association.
Now that I know I have long QT syndrome, I can take my pill every morning.
By age 13, she was teaching others how to do CPR and how to use a defibrillator.
Today we are going to be teaching you about AEDs. Wait, first of all, what is an AED?
She brought CPR to her high school. I'd like to think that for all of her advocacy efforts that she's done, that there are lives out there that have been saved.
When not in class, Sarah volunteered at the local children's hospital, was part of her school's pre-law society and Hillel, and even social chair of her sorority.
And she was studying at the University of Pennsylvania. What was she studying there?
Majoring in health and society or international relations. And she had a minor in Asian studies, which included Mandarin because she had spent a gap year in China and in Taiwan.
She was also very excited about the law and maybe going into law school.
While they won't get to see that dream play out for their daughter, the Katzes are hoping Sarah's life and death will make an impact.
In her middle school graduation speech, she said, you have 1,440 minutes in every day, and if everybody took some of those 1,440 minutes that you have, imagine the positive impact that you could have on this world.
Nothing changes that our daughter's gone. Nothing's going to bring it back, but if we can help and help others or avoid this devastating loss for anyone else.
Excruciating loss.
I think that at least will be worth an additional pain to make a positive impact.
Our thanks to Stephanie. And attorneys for the plaintiffs against Panera tell us tonight they strongly support Panera's decision to remove charged lemonade from the menu. They believe this decision will save lives.